Despite facing this evil, first responders and civilians alike performed heroic acts that inspired us as a nation and made us want to do something to help. Their acts of heroism reinforced who we are as Americans, and in many cases, reshaped us as stronger than ever while facing great danger and uncertainty. Not only does this ceremony help to keep the memory of this solemn day alive, but it also gives us something new to reflect upon each year. The focus on sharing the impacts of 9/11 with our youngest residents helps tremendously to keep the memory of that day alive and to ensure the lessons of history are passed on to the next generation.
I think seeing these young people involved and wanting to serve not only in our armed forces, but in fire rescue and the police academies growing up, we need to have this next generation that has that core understanding of what they're doing. So they're not just doing daily lives, they're protecting us, they're protecting our county, and they're protecting our state and nation. And we need to make sure that we continue that message and that they lead from the heart.
Yes, it's very important that we remember this day because, first of all, we want to honor those that have lost their lives. And it's just such a tragic event. But we also need to learn about our history. And it's very important that, also like at this event, we'll have a lot of youth here. And it's very important that the next generation continues on to know about, this important historical events that have happened, this tragedy, to honor those that have lost their lives.
What it means to me is that if you have the ability to do something or make a change or help someone, you should do it. And I feel like that's what's represented through the fire department anywhere in our country. So that's what it really means to me. And then also that I have the ability and I'm capable to help someone or make a difference in someone's life. Why wouldn't I do it?
As I look at the youth behind you, I see a proud new generation of Americans. I see one young man wearing a cross right now, and keeping those values of faith, family, and freedom alive in them will continue to ensure the safeties that we enjoy.
I think it's wonderful. We have students with the ROTC, our first responders, whether it's with the law enforcement or our fire rescue, they're all involved, and it's a civic involvement. Whether it's to our nation or to our community. I think that's what we need to keep building upon here locally and instilling that in our youth so that we can continue to keep hope alive in some regard.
From a teacher perspective, a lot of our kids were not born yet. They hear the stories about when mom and dad, brothers, siblings, they were 11, they lived through it. So it's, for us, we pass the message on. Yeah, it's a very horrid day. We also got to capture the bravery that day. It's a collective grief. We talk about it, and these kids, when you talk about it and you open it up and you explain how it happened, what happened, it really gives them a different perspective than just hearing it from home at the dinner table.
For the active and retired, thank you for everything that you put on the lines, especially your mental health. I feel like a lot of people don't realize how much it really impacts someone. So with all everything that they've done for us, I'm very grateful. And I know it just might seem like it's just me saying it, but I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like the world also appreciates everything that those people have done for our lives and for the future of America.